And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And back here at home, check out this super dusty view of the Pikes Peak region. This is from the top of Cheyenne Mountain. Poor air quality in place this afternoon and evening thanks to that blowing dust impacting us here all the way from the San Luis Valley. You can also see that pretty clearly from our downtown Skycam, especially if you look off towards the west, towards the mountain areas. 68 degrees currently in the Springs. It was another warm and windy day here all throughout southern Colorado. Currently in Pueblo, also looking a little bit hazy with some sunshine in place. Current temp outside hovering around the 74-degree mark and plenty mild as well on this Wednesday afternoon in Canyon City. Generally dry skies outside with the current temperature in the upper 60s. Here's the current wind gust across the region. Those winds are screaming across the San Luis Valley. The higher mountaintops, some of these areas gusting as high as 60 to even 70 miles per hour plus already today. 46-mile-per-hour gust at the Springs Airport, 37 for Pueblo currently, and gusting to around 40 to 45 from Walsenburg down to Trinidad. Now, it looks like we're sort of on the back end of this wind event. I would say within the next hour or two, generally after sunset, those wind speeds dramatically start to drop off. Then by around 7, 8 o'clock, all warnings should be allowed to expire here. But at the same time, we get a very vigorous cold front that marches east. So we'll see a brief period of stronger west and northwest winds. And that should begin to wind down as well as we head past midnight. And by Thursday morning, many of us left over with some completely quiet conditions, especially compared to what we saw over the past couple of days. Again, it's a system we've been talking about at News 5 here for the better part of a week now, bringing some very heavy snow to parts of the Intermountain West, and that snow now reaching parts of western Colorado. Now, this system is going to move very quickly east, so while we do expect snow from Eagle County to Summit County along and just east of the Continental Divide, this system not expected to bring us snow here across the urban corridor. And you can see how quickly it breaks up between about 8 and 11 p.m. By then on the high-res model, hardly any snowfall left, certainly at least close to home. If we see any at that time, it would be well west of us. By Thursday morning, starting out with mostly clear and cold conditions. And then by the afternoon, look at this. We get another little weak front, I think, that drops in. This model shows maybe a few flurries right along the Palmer Divide thanks to some upslope flow. Generally, most of us will remain dry, and if we get any of that, we're really not expecting any accumulations. Overnight lows tonight down around 30 in the Springs and Pueblo, 33 in Canyon City, all the way down to 17 in Alamosa, 32 for Denver. Highs tomorrow, they'll be down about 20 to 25 degrees from what we saw today. So a big case of weather whiplash heading our way, and that will continue on your super 7-day forecast. We will be breezy at times on Thursday, and then by Friday, a high of just 36 degrees, lows down to the teens as we head into the weekend. For Pueblo, check it out, 55 degrees on Thursday, down to 42 on Friday. Recovery just a bit over the weekend with 50s for highs, lows generally down to the low 20s. Canyon City, I've got 50s on Thursday, and then we're down a bit Friday, back up for the weekend. Possibility of some snow showers, nothing to get too excited about yet, but something we're watching around the early parts of next week. Will be windy at times at Woodland Park on Thursday. Very cold Friday, still chilly through the weekend. Colder, potentially snowier as we head towards early next week. Send it back.